Greetings. In this video we will look at how to draw stock and flow diagram within an Anylogic environment. Right, so first of all it's important to trigger the stock and to draw stock and flow diagrams to trigger the system's dynamic palette. So you can see the system's dynamic palette could be accessed by looking at a palette and then within the palette activating the system's dynamics tab. So here you can see most of the tools which you will require for your projects. So it includes stock, flow, dynamic variables, link parameters. So in order to draw a stock, what we need to do is click on the stock variable and drag and drop onto our main canvas. So here you can enter the stock name. So let's put population as an example. And you can see that you can readjust the stock by dragging the bottom right corner of this small box, so you can make it big or small as you see it fit. Next we will see how to draw a flow out of a stock diagram. So to draw a flow, you click on the double click on your stock and basically drag a flow out of your stock diagram. And to finish the flow, you would just need to click on the target stock or double click to create an end, and we can label it accordingly. So in this example we saw how to drag a flow out of a stock diagram, but there could be situations where the flow is not coming out of a stock and it is a standalone. So if that is the case, you click in the flow icon on the left palette and basically just drop it onto your canvas. This leads to generation of open-ended flow from one cloud to another cloud. Now in cases where we want to connect the flow with our stock, what we need to do is either we grab the start of the flow and link it with our stock, and here you can see the green icon emerging, and this would lead to connection between the beginning of the stock and of the flow with the stock. Or it could be the other way around, so taking the end of the flow and taking it to the stock and connecting the end flow with the stock. It is possible to adjust the colors. So for instance, if you want to change the color of the stock flow, click on the stock and from the color icon you can change it. Likewise, if you want to make a change to the flow, just click on the flow object and from within the properties menu you can adjust the right parameter. Right, so far we learned about stocks and flows, but in addition to the stock and flows, we could have dynamic variables, as you can see here, which are not stocks and flows. These are also sometimes called as auxiliary variables. These usually serve as input to the feedback loop structures. Now to create a variable, you will click on the dynamic variable object from the system's dynamics palette and drag the dynamic variable onto the screen. And as before, you can enter the dynamic variable name here.